Test, test.
Test, test. All right, there we go.
There you go. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Just give us your immediate reaction to all of this. You're welcoming to the UFC.
It's kind of surreal. Me and my brother have been working for this moment and just getting to the UFC for the past 10 years. So it's kind of surreal to, finally put in the work. He made his debut, I want to say, close to a month ago. Put on a hell of a show, phenomenal performance. And then, I kind of had to, I feel like I, had to make good. I didn't want him to, do so good and then just me kind of, shit the bed. So I was kind of, just trying to just prove everyone that this is actually what we can do and what we should be doing with our lives.
Talk us through getting the call to come to this fight. I know you spoke about it on the broadcast a little bit. What exactly was that like? The emotions? Talk us through it.
It was a little crazy. Like I said before, I was driving home from work. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning, just working in an 8-hour shift. And my manager FaceTimed me, and he never FaceTimes. Ask my brother. He never FaceTimes. The only time he FaceTimes is when it's something important. When he got the call, he FaceTimed, and then he's FaceTiming me at 2 a.m. I'm like, what the hell is this? What the hell's going on? So I kind of knew something was up. But then just, him asking me how would I like to fight Parker Porter here, and I lost all control. I was ecstatic over the moon. I didn't go to sleep till about 4 or 5 a.m. So I couldn't have been happier.
On the fight itself, you dropped him, and then he got up, and then the finish. Did you know the finish was on the way? Could you feel it coming?
A little bit. I could just hear my coaches and my brother, Will Martinez and my brother Kyle Daukaus. I could just hear them in the corner, don't rush, don't go crazy, don't look for anything like that. Just let them up. Simple 1-2s down the middle. I was faster than them. I was just paying attention to what they were saying. And you know what? I landed, and I just followed up, and thank God I followed up because, got the victory.
Yeah, last one from me. Your hand speed is pretty incredible for a heavyweight. Has that always been one of your strengths?
Yeah. We just work on that at the gym. From Philadelphia, you have good boxing. My coach, Will Martinez, is big on hand speed, as long as his brother, Jesus. So even when we first started as amateurs, that was it. You have to be quicker than your opponent. You're quicker and more technical than your opponent, and it's, as you can see, it came to fruition tonight.
Congrats, man.
Thank you, sir.
Following up on what I think I heard on the broadcast, are you still an active police officer?
Yeah, I have to be at work Tuesday night at 6 p.m. So,
That's crazy. So I imagine that, coming out here doing your UFC debut, there could be a lot of nerves, there could be a lot of, anxiety. Probably not as big of an issue for what you're used to dealing with, huh?
No, it's different, but it's the same. You compartmentalize certain things. Like you have to be able to take all the good emotions and the bad emotions, and make do and make sure you perform in both jobs, and make sure you perform in the UFC. Make sure you perform out on the street as a police officer.
And I'm sure it's your job that you're very proud of, but this is also making it to this is quite an accomplishment.
Absolutely.
Is the goal to eventually, hopefully, do this full time and maybe go part time with the police?
Absolutely. Me and my wife have been talking about this since we started dating. I was doing this as soon as me and my wife started dating. So it's always been the plan to, if I could do this and make it to this level and sustain this level and be here, which is the hard part. That's when no one tells you it's the hard part. Like this, the work has just begun. Ask my brother. From here on out is where everything really starts kicking off, and this is where, where I'm going to need to focus 100% of my dedication, and even more so. So me and my wife will go back. We'll talk about a few things, and sit down with my coaches and my brother, and we'll make a decision on that.
And last one for me, you and your brother are in a unique situation that not many brothers have done the fight in the UFC
Correct.
together. So
Yes.
what does it mean for you and for the family to be able to have you and your brother both fighting in the UFC?
It's definitely something that me and my brother can be proud of. Certain people doubted us, starting out, but it's just kind of like a big F you to all of them, because we proved it. No one was there supporting us. Like, I couldn't tell you the amount of phone calls, messages, Instagram messages, Facebook messages that I got over the past week, and same thing with him, that people I haven't heard of in 10 years. Like, yo, man, congrats. I'm like, all right, dude, like, where were you at 5 fights ago when I needed ticket sales? Like, come on. But, yeah, it's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Chris, just to expand, right over here.
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
What's up? Just to expand on that a little bit, I mean, like, literally, you and your brother are in the UFC. What are those conversations like when you text and talk and just like, hey, bro, we did it.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but it's more, it's more, other things are a little bit funnier than that. When we're not in the gym, we're not really talking about the gym, except if he gets a fight call and then we start discussing certain things. But yeah, it's crazy to realize that 10 to 12 years ago that we actually started out with this dream, and now it's here.
I'd imagine your family, especially mom and such, they get nervous to know you're fighting, but because you're also a police officer, I mean, how does she sleep at night? I mean, both your jobs are very risky.
Yeah. My mom certainly, she's one of the tougher ones out there, and we couldn't have done it, and we're as tough as we are strictly because of her leading by example. So, Mom, we appreciate you and we love you. Thank you.
Congrats, man.
Thank you, sir.
Just one over here for me. Congratulations
Thank you.
tonight. You have, between being a police officer and an MMA fighter, I can't imagine any more stress being levied upon your shoulders. What do you do to unwind?
I hang out with my brother and my coaches, and then I hang out at home with my wife and my son. That's pretty much it. I like to grill, and then every Sunday we kind of have like a family dinner type thing. So, my wife, my baby, my brother, his girl, and my mom, we all come over and hang out, talk about, things going on in the family, our plans going on, with fighting and everything like that. So that's kind of what we do to unwind. But outside of working in the gym, I'm pretty boring. Like, I go to work, I come home, visit my wife, my child for a little bit, go to the gym, come home, put the baby to bed, and then hang out with the wife, and then that's pretty much it. That's my daily routine. Thank you. Thank you, guys.